that stand for?
ACL is acute something like
Anterior cruciate ligament.
yeah, anterior cruciate ligament. So it's like your knee, so it prevents you from your kneecaps to go forward. So it's like a ligament, a muscle that stops it.
Okay.
So if you tear it, your knee goes everywhere.
Oh,
Ah.
oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Okay, have you recovered?
Yes, I'm still recovering, but not 100%.
Okay. Okay, alright, so how did you recover?
When I was recovering, honestly, as I said, it's not, I didn't, there was rehab, but it was only a month. And for the rest of it, it was just me telling myself I could do it. And I was like, after 3 months, I could play football again. And then after 4 months, I could finally play basketball.
How long was it supposed to last? Longer than it did?
6 to 9 months.
Right, you should have told me that. You know, so that part of that story of how telling yourself to get better would help is, you know, can be shown by, you know, people usually recover 6 months, 9 months, and you can make it more dramatic. But I was a medical, you know, what do you call them? It's like a case, a medical. Yeah, and it's weird because I recovered in less than 3 months. The doctor asked me, you know, what happened? Did you go to another therapy place? Did you get an extra time to do? He said, no, I just wake up every day telling myself that, you know, so it's more more spice to that story. It proves me, it gives me more proof that it actually worked. So that part of the story was missing, I think. Delivery wise, you have excellent vocal variety always. Your opening was strong, you know, you're very articulated throughout the speech. The opening, you know, when you say, sometimes lying to yourself is the best medicine or alive. That was great because that's quite true, you know, and it makes us realize that. The Q&A session, you know, between you guys, did you plan that?
No.
Wow, you're lucky. You should be, you know,
I was actually like hoping for my mom to raise her hand.
All right.
And I was like thinking if there wasn't anybody, I'm gonna keep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so in speech, the reason why we opt for rhetorical questions, which if anyone doesn't know, rhetorical question is a question that you do not need any answers of because it's a quite obvious answer, is because that risk of no one answering your question. And that was a very good session. That's why I wrote here, did you plan that Q&A session? Because it was, you know, you're very lucky someone, and he guessed right, you know. And can you imagine if he said something and you're like, not really, I was talking about something else. It would have been awkward. So that was a great support to your speech, but it's quite risky. So pay attention to that, yeah, later. You suddenly talked about that injury without telling me that you play basketball, or did I miss that? Did you say you play basketball? Or you just, no, right?
In sports, katete.
Yeah, you just said sports, right? So you just said, so I, you know,
Afterwards injury.
yeah, you started to say injury, and then I was like, okay, so what injury? Do you play sports? And then you said, you know, I play sports, basketball. I'm like, oh, okay. You could have started that story with, so as you can see or guess, you know, I play basketball, and that could be like a way to smelt the ice a little bit with the audience, give us a little background story. So that could have been a better way to explain your story to us. Your eye contact, you wander around your eyes, you know, sometimes I find yourself looking out the window, you know, it helps for us speakers, but try to maintain, that's the challenge. That part in your closing where you said, And if we keep telling ourselves that we can't do this, we can't do that, you could have used words that are not that vague. You know, you can take examples that we might have experienced. For example, if we keep telling ourselves that no, we can't finish that book we wanted to write since middle school. If we keep telling ourselves that no, you can't win that competition. If we keep telling ourselves that no, I can't get that girl, you'll never have that happen to yourself. It's a very strong, mindsets are very strong value. So more relatable examples like that would have been useful in your speech. Other than that, it was an enjoyable performance, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.